Okay, we're going to demonstrate some of the queries that we've built in our database. So first, let's look at the 4 tables that we've made. This is the car table. You can see we have 10 different cars added with make, model, year, mileage, status, condition, and then an associated zip code as well, and an associated style ID. We have a style table with different styles uniquely identified with an ID, and name, trim, engine, transmission, and drivetrain, and that's associated to a feature table. We have a zip code table with unique zip codes and their city, state, and a score, which is sort of based on the car price in that area. So multiplying a standard car price by a score would give you a geographically relevant car price. And here is a feature table with interior and exterior features, pretty basic because there are so many features that we weren't able to make a comprehensive table, but this sort of serves as a basic. So one of the things that we need to do for this database is to query a city, state, and zip code for a car searched in a particular zip code. So this query uses the zip code 90001, and we're going to find all of the cars in that zip code. So in our database we have 2 cars in that zip code, and you could do that with any other zip code as well. So another query would be to list all of the cities and their price scores from a specific zip code with a score less than 5. So here we're trying to find cities that have a lower price score than others. This is sort of the lower half. So Rollins and West Valley City have scores of 2 and 4 respectively, and those are the cheapest cities to buy a car. The next query is showing all the features for a Ford Explorer. So Ford Explorer is a make and a model, and we want to get back all of the features associated with that make and model. And here we have Ford Explorer and SUV with a leather interior and an orange exterior. The next query is to show all of the makes that have automatic transmissions older than 2015 and have less than 110,000 miles. So this one's really specific. What we're trying to capture here is that the application needs to be able to make a query based on multiple conditional statements or multiple criteria. So being able to search for a car with an automatic transmission, a car that's older than 2015, and with less than 110,000 miles all at once, getting multiple specific criteria in a single query. And that returns 3 makes and models: the Ford Escape, the Toyota FJ Cruiser, and the Ford F-150. The next query is to list the number of cars in excellent condition for each make. So let's say we want to know how many Toyotas in our database have an excellent or are in excellent condition. So this shows that there's 1 Subaru in excellent condition and 1 Dodge in excellent condition. And we could run that same query on poor condition or fair condition as well. Next query is listing all of the cars that are not trucks. So what we're trying to capture here is that you could list all of the cars by type. So we could list all of the cars that are sedans or list all of the cars that are SUVs. In this example, we're listing all cars that are not trucks, and 8 out of the 10 are not. So in this query, what we're trying to do is get a list of the cars in zip codes with the lowest and highest score. So if we wanted to search for the lowest priced zip code, we want to get a list of cars back from that one, or do the same thing with the highest. So we run this query and get back these 4 results. So this is the lowest zip code with a Ford Escape and a Subaru Forester, and then the highest zip codes are tied. In this next query, we convert the zip code price score into a percentage rate that you could multiply by the price of the car, and then also retrieve a car's status and condition as well. So this returns the entire car table with the zip code results joined, and then that score field is converted into a price percentage increase. And you can look at status and condition of the car as well. And in the last query, we are displaying cars with an above average mileage for 2017. So we're calculating the average mileage of all of the cars and then getting a list back of all of the cars that are above that average. And yep, there's our result. And that is a basic demonstration of our database.